If your mind is in the gutter, seek therapy. Y'all, Van Holten's pickles. Get into it. Oh my God. And what's crazy is growing up, y'all, in an apartment complex in College Park, Old National, you know where I'm from. Hopefully y'all don't see too much. I'm just trying to, you know, be comfy, be relaxed. We had candy, like I lived in a big apartment complex, well, condominium apartments, whatever, condos. Right across from Skate Town. ATL. The movie. I'm just playing, y'all. This life that they put me through is so sad that sometimes, even when I'm in a good mood, I be like feeling like I took a back seat and something else is driving the vehicle. And then I question it, like, bitch, why are you happy? Look at our life, right? And God be like, that's why. He be like, that's why sometimes I be having you be optimistic and happy. You know? Y'all, this is what I was craving. This and fried okra and jalapenos. Can somebody cash at me so I can do a mukbang? Please. They want me to make a Bigo so bad, right? But let me tell y'all how stupid these people are. They still have yet, Honey Tribe, to accept that I am an empress. I'm the high priestess. So, first of all, you already know I did the readings and stuff. And I did see success. I seen 6 of Wands, which is really the fame card. But I also seen, like, bondage. Like, them trying to, like, first of all, sites like that, everybody that gets on there does not get a bunch of money and blow up. It's something called agencies. And they're mad because I know about it. They're mad. They feel like you know everything. Fuck. They really feel that way. This video is not for children, you guys. So just make sure you don't. Because I'm going to tell you now. This the only damn, what they call it? This the only swallowing I'm going to be doing. And this juice, look, y'all. Oh, my God. I know some of y'all mouths watering at, like, pickles. My body was craving it. I needed it, so I needed the potassium. I don't like to wait until my body start cramping up. You know, because I don't work out regularly because I don't, you know, dealing with the slavery that they have me in, these people. I don't always have the stability because sometimes I'll be like, I'm tired. I don't want to live this life. You know, I try to, you know, go do something else with my life, you know, besides having to just meet people and be stalked by people and people trying to energy harvest my sexual energy and my reproductive energy. It's sick. But anyway, and certain celebrities that feel like, you know, they're forever dealing with, what's it called? Artist block. So if I just follow you around everywhere, I don't have to think of anything. You'll be pretty much my act. They feel like when I'm not, you know, being how they want me to be, they have to do things to punish me. And I'm not gonna make this video about that, y'all, because I'm happy it didn't work. It's not driving me crazy. I'm not on drugs or anything. So, but they abuse you like that. If you're smart enough to not physically stay in these relationships or trust people, they start to abuse. It's so many different levels of abuse, y'all. Get into it. But yeah, they'll like try to abuse you like that, like have you sleeping outside or hungry, or I mean, abuse is abuse, right? Isolate you, tamper with your relationship. Just it's a number of things they do, you guys. So I was craving this juice. Oh, back to my point. In the condos that I lived in growing up off Old National College Park, anybody Anybody. I just use my examples because I don't like people thinking I gotta lie about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like really thorough through and through to who I am. But I'll just say anybody living in a big apartment complex or like the projects and it was real big, you know, you probably had more than one candy lady. So anyway, that's how it was in mine. And so my neighborhood. And so you could go to like 2 or 3 of them. Tell you that y'all remember them big ass jars with them big pickles, them big. See, I'm mad. Look at this little pickle they gave me, y'all. I only bit a small piece of it. This little bitty pickle. Okay, they're trying me. And I don't know. I look at my receipt. I don't know if it was like $2 or $3. But they could have gave me a bigger pickle than that, y'all. So, Young, the candy ladies used to sell them because obviously everybody was buying pickles. They wouldn't sell them. They wouldn't have bought big, huge jars of pickles, right? And I'm telling that to myself because I'm like, couldn't have just been me. Man, y'all remember the sandwich bag? They'd get the big ass, big fat. And I'm like, ooh, that thing used to be juicy. And then like hot pickles. And I hope people are from up north. I'm hearing country. I don't know if y'all people from up north is saying that about me or whatever, but I did not know that was a South thing. I swear I did not know that was a Southern thing. Like, I'm not into the whole eating boiled peanuts. Like, I think I tried. It was okay, but even crawfish, I tried that a couple times. I was like, in my mind, I was like, this is so overrated. I was like, I don't even like shrimp no more, y'all. Like, I don't even like shrimp anymore. Like, it to me, it's just overrated. Now, if you know what I'm saying, if you know how to season that thing, put some what's it called? I got suffer from dementia. Y'all pray for me, please. Damn. Help me, somebody. The garlic. I used to buy it. Come in like a little jar and it be diced up. Anyway, you get you some of that fresh garlic, some butter. So you know what I'm saying? Some little bit of Sazon seasoning, minced garlic. That's what it's called. Man, oh man, some lemon pepper sprinkles on there. And if you just jazzy and you know how to cook, you know what I'm saying? Like me, you put your pizzazz, put you a little bit on lime juice, or you know what I'm saying? Just do you. You know what I'm saying? Little splash of some barbecue. So I mean, it's just if you know how to cook, you know how to cook. Now, if you're not in that case, because most Cajun restaurants and stuff like that, they do have dishes like that where they have like large jumbo shrimp and grits, like stuff like that. And the shrimp be busting. Like the way they cook it, it be juicy and tender. You can break that thing apart. Like, come on now. I cook. I'm a fat girl at heart. So, but if it's just regular shrimp, no, I don't care for shrimp, y'all. I like, I love fish. That's my favorite meat. I wouldn't mind eating fish grilled, but I prefer it to be lightly fried. Now, how them Japanese, Korean, and Chinese people be eating fish, like sushi, with it like out the ocean. You gotta really love fish or just like to eat fresh, like natural stuff from the earth. You feel me? Which is, that's okay. I'm not saying I never would try it, but But I just went to the store and I got me this and 2 bananas, y'all. And I feel like so islandish. Here's one of them. I felt so islandish because that's normally not like that. I actually left out to go like to Bojangles or Churches or Burger King, and then I went in the store and I just, at first I was like, oh, let me see if they have them here. And then I was like, oh, I could get some. Oh, but that's what I was saying, y'all. Look, living this life with them abusing me like this, because they know they can't have a personal connection with me. They're like, she's not gonna get on crack, meth, heroin, cocaine. Like, she's never gonna be like cuckoo partying with us. So let's just abuse her to death, you know. they're on too many demonic drugs and having orgies and just doing sick demonic stuff to even really really listen to the intellectual and spiritual stuff I be saying. They already know I'm telling the truth, and they know they lost. It's just a matter of time. So they're like doing crack, meth, heroin, all this stuff every day, y'all. And because I'm not one of the girls that will do that, they've tried to like blacklist me from like, you know, more wealthy clients, better job positions. Like they even these sick people, y'all. I have not been making no videos telling y'all, Honey Tribe, but do you know that these people cancel my Airbnb account for nothing? And then let me tell you how stupid they're on drugs. I promise you, the elites got to be on drugs. I went to my account because first of all, I'm trying to book my room. I was like renting a room out of a house or whatever, you know. And it was like pool, it was a pool. The lady was nice, she was cool. She was, you know, drive me wherever I need to go and stuff like that. Now, mind you, the gang stalker was still going on. They still had people that was in other rooms making noise, trying to walk in my room, like without knocking. Like, oh y'all, them people was playing games. Do you hear me? So let me tell you. I tried to pay for my room. And it kept saying, if you had Airbnb account, you know what I'm talking about. It kept like, you know how you try to press like submit to like for the payment to go through. And it's like the little browser thing, it'll like spin but stop. And it was doing that like it kept saying something went wrong. So I'm like, hour. I've turned off my phone, turned my phone back on, disconnected Wi-Fi. I'm like, it's still doing it. You know, why is this page not going through? Why is it not letting me? So I get her involved because at this point it's after the checkout time. Supposed to be checked out the room by 10 a.m. So she's involved now. She speak English, but that was another thing I feel about some people. I'm not talking about her in a negative way. She's a beautiful soul, but nobody's perfect. She's a beautiful soul. But I will say, it's like when you show me you know how to speak good English when you want to. But anyway, it was kind of harsh, kind of like been on the same page with her trying to get the situation handled. And she tried to get one of the girls that actually was renting a room there as well. She was like, maybe you can just cash app her the money and she can just pay, you know, book the room for you on your end. I'm not going to go into details. If you know what I'm saying, you get it. Because I didn't get it at first. He was like, she could just pay for you. Like, pay me for you. Like, rent that room or one. I don't know. And you just cash app her or something. But hers was saying the same thing, right? Let me show you how desperate these sick, they got their own drugs. These sick white devils. Just listen. So she's like, oh, mine is doing the same thing, which gave me a sense of relief at first. Because I'm like, okay, so it ain't just my phone, my connection, my account. Hers is doing the same thing. So then we get Airbnb involved. So we talking to them. You know how they have you waiting. Or they'll offer to have you a call back. I'm talking about hours, y'all. And then the account, you know, you chat with them and they say, well, we'll have somebody in contact with you. So we waiting. When I do talk to them, they got me on hold. They got her on hold. You know, they coming back. They saying there ain't nothing they can do. All of this all day now. All day, y'all. Finally, the next morning. No, that night. Later on that night. Because she ended up just saying, don't worry about it or something. I don't remember. Either way, we figured it out. How about that night? They text me they called me back. It was already a chat that came to my Airbnb account that was like, we're going to close out this this message or whatever, or this case, whatever it's called, because the situation seemed to be resolved or whatever, Didn't even let me respond back. I did that twice that day. So I was like not understanding, or I wasn't expecting them to call me when they called me. So these motherfuckers call me. It's like 11 o'clock at night, y'all. These people call me. Hi, this is such a. It was like I don't know, it was a foreigner. Calling you from Airbnb, just trying to ask, just listen to this conversation, because I did not forget this, okay? Because I talked about it, and I was very, very, like, it awakened me to another level of fuckery that they're on. So he's like, I'm just calling to make sure everything was okay. I see that we closed out the case, and I'm just calling to make sure that you're okay. Everything, pretty much acting like he just following up. I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, somehow the conversation shifts. I don't remember how. But either I asked him something or he asked me something. Oh, I think I said, am I able to use my account again? And either way, he started looking at his notes. He was like, Crystal, upon looking into my account in the system, I am seeing that your Airbnb account has been, deleted or closed or whatever, deactivated or striked or whatever, due to some violations, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why did I never got no phone call, no warning, no email. Normally sites like that, if you break some type of guideline code, if you smoke inside of there, break something, if anything like that, they're going to contact you normally. Look how they contact you on YouTube. Look how they contact you on any of these platforms that they own. Twitter, Facebook, they let you know that they're watching, okay? These people have never complained to me about anything. The only complaint I ever got, you can see it in my reviews on the Airbnb. Well, you can't anymore because that's why they deleted my account. But the only complaint I've ever had was one bad review, and that was from an African guy that I stayed with, and he was trying to be personal with me, and I was not on that at the time. Okay, and so he made it a big deal, said he wanted me to leave, all this other craziness. I called the police. He later on went and made a bad review. Okay. All of my reviews after that, because it was like 2 years had went by and I wasn't even getting Airbnbs. From January, when I first started getting Airbnbs again, until they canceled it in the very end of March, the last day of March. When I tell you guys, I had at least 12 to 15 positive reviews. Crystal is a quiet guest. She's clean. She did not, she left the place exactly how, I left it. Just nothing but positive reviews. You know what I'm saying? These devils. Putting the excuse in the notes. Or he could have just been reading whatever they told him to say. They pretty much said that I had broke some violation multiple times. 3 violations. Who knows the definition of violation? Is it a violation if they don't tell you violated? If they don't come tell you, if they don't give you an email, a message, a phone call, a chat message on the site in your account? Hey, this is strike 1. Hey, this is a warning. We're going to cancel. We're going to restrict your account for 3 days. Nothing. Okay? So, I just was sharing that. The Real Honey Tribe members, they already know. Anytime I'm dealing with stuff, y'all be rocking with me hard. Trust me, I feel it. You be far away from the delusion, okay? Not one of them at all. So you already know that these people try to make everything hard for me. Everything's super, super hard for me, you guys. Like, they literally did this when I had just got my little lump sum. That should have been able to help me get a car at least, right? Which is okay. I still was able to get a lot done. Trust me. And I'm still making appointments and doing stuff daily. All right? But I just said that to say I wanted Honey Tribe to know that I feel the love, I feel the loyalty when people think that they know my life and why I don't have this, why I'm here, there, wherever the hell. Like, you don't know about being targeted. You don't know about being a divine feminine. You don't know what's going on. So, yeah. Due to that type of situation, that type of life, pretty much, you guys, if I'm not, and I think anybody would agree, if I'm not living in a stable place, it's not even about being motivated. I'm not going to be able to have a workout routine. That means I'm not even eating regularly. What are you going to work out? This day you might be able to, get 4 or 5 burgers and a large fry and a large Coke. Or this day you might be able to, meal prep. Or this day you might be able to fast or whatever the case. But there's no regulation. That's dangerous. So you gaining weight, you losing weight. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is regulated. So when you work out, it could actually be dangerous. Somebody saying go work out and you ain't ate in 2-3 days, or you've been walking for days trying to figure out where you're going to go. Like the situation, that's why I said I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you readers. I appreciate everybody's honey tribe. Your name ain't gotta be honey. That ain't gotta be a nickname of y'all's. Even though I be seeing y'all clock that T. But I mean, I realize all of the people that support me, even in the tarot community, that make their channeled messages, and I'm like, yep, that's what I'm going through. Just know you're appreciated, you know. This pickle is appreciated, y'all. It really is. They have 2 different kinds. I'm making sure to get deal. So good. So yeah, y'all. Honey tribe. I'm just at this point, I've said it. Today marks the first day. Even though I already went and messed it up. Today still marks the first day that I'm only got one little notebook, journal. Definitely gonna start buying some more. Somebody used to recommend that to me. Well, several teachers and people, you know. Damn, now I know why, y'all. Like, I knew always, but I didn't know it was this deep. Do you hear me? I didn't know it was this deep. I didn't know they were saying you need a journal because they're going to try to get you to go crazy. I didn't know that. You know what else I'm thinking about, y'all? You know how I've said, and those that want to know who Honey Tribe is, let me tell you who Honey Tribe is, okay? Yes, there's people surveillancing and broad streaming and all this wicked stuff, me and other targeted individuals, other chosen beings on the dark web. But Honey Tribe is those that are doing it for my protection, for my good, for my victory. The ones that saying, no ma'am, no sir, this not that one. You feel me? Because they know it's envy, they know it's jealousy, and they loyal, right? That's Honey Tribe. So I have to say that when I'm talking about certain stuff. So therefore, when you hear me say that, you're like, I wonder, yeah, if you in that category, you know what I'm talking about. So Honey Tribe. Remember recently when I was saying that, I was like, I believe since a child, especially in my hometown, because I would see certain older women like standing on the corner, they mad because they thought I was finna forget what I was finna say, because before they honked the horn, I actually forgot what I was about to say. And I had to like get it back because it's a fight. And God don't play about me. But when I was younger, y'all, there used to be like women on the corners like yelling, like talking about God and the government, and like not even like talking to themselves, but anyway, you know them people. They be like acting like they preaching and all that. When I was growing up, everywhere I used to be in my city, sometimes like my mom would be going to Family Dollar church. We went to churches a lot growing up. I miss churches. Oh, I love churches now, y'all. I wish I could live in a church's fried chicken. I want to live in a right now. If I got at least 5 wishes left, one of my wishes, I've been craving it, y'all. I never knew that you could crave okra. But see, I tried to Google it. Nothing really came up. And only like 2-3 little like articles that did come out that I kind of skimmed through, I was like, they was making it seem like it's a normal craving that people be having, right? Which that's what I concluded, because I was like, okay, maybe that's why places like churches sell it. I don't know. Bottom line is, y'all, I be craving okra. For like the last, since I tried some in Macon at this Golden Corral, they had some fried okra, y'all. And I wasn't expecting to see none, because normally I was thinking, well, the next time I go to churches, I'm going to get some, if they got some fried down. They have some fried okra. It wasn't hard, hot and fresh, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, but it was so good. It was so good, y'all. And baby, when I tell you, I got some twice. Both times that I went to that Golden Corral over there. And I have been craving okra, y'all. So, think about churches. They don't got cabbage, but it seems like they got everything. Gizzards. Why am I hearing gizzards? I ain't never tried gizzards. I don't know what that is. I don't want no gizzards. I never tried that. It's probably good. Probably good for you. I know okra is. But people so obsessed with my life and my future and stuff, y'all. I had a homegirl. I ain't gonna say her name. I ain't gonna give her that type of clout. Because she know who she is. And she probably got her mom and enough people that can prove like that I'm not lying. That I'm talking about her. Let me show you how obsessed and just childish people are. And they know you some like reincarnated and all. I'm talking about like the gang stalking been going on, the childish games and shit. So I'm talking about homegirl. I'm gonna just say Nay. I ain't gonna say her real name, just her nickname. I'm talking to her on the phone because we met at church when I was in DFAX, my foster mom, the church that she used to take us to. And she answered the phone eating and stuff because we was talking on the phone a lot. I'm like, what you eating? Fried okra. I was like, oh. And I was like, ugh. I was like, ugh. Because my mama used to cook it, but I would never touch it. She didn't cook it a lot either. Because we wouldn't. I just didn't like it. And so, when she had said that or whatever, I was like, ugh, whatever. And so, y'all want to see how I fixed my... I'm getting a little better. Oh, I got a clip of me singing in Myrtle Beach that I want y'all to hear. I'm getting a little better at it, y'all. Practice makes perfect. People so hard on me, and it's just envy. And I be going through the most. Like, who said I was a damn wig installer now? The fuck? They want me to just know how to do everything and be everything. I mean, not too much to ask for an impersonal goddess. Hold on, y'all. Too much. Alright, that's not my intentions. But anyway, like I was saying, what if, y'all? Yeah, they really wanted me to forget that because I didn't even realize that I had got off subject. What if them women that was doing that, like standing there talking like loud, acting like they talking to themselves and all of that? What if they was doing spells on me? What if it's not what they? I mean, I hope I'm wrong. All I can do is do the readings, right? All I can do is, sorry, that's squeaky. All I can do is the readings, right? And see. But just what if, y'all? You know? What if them women was doing magic? Like, those were rituals, like act as if rituals or some shit. Like, and I'm in the back seat of my mama car, 12 years old. Nah, we had went to DFAX by then. 9 years old, 8 years old. And I'm looking at this. And I'm thinking it's a coincidence. Did I get older and I remember it? Yeah, that's what happened, y'all. I feel it. I'm gonna just pull one card and say, I hope I'm wrong, right? Well, let me tell you why I feel like that's what happened. Let me tell you why I feel like in this moment that's what happened. Let me tell you why in this moment that I feel like that's what it was. Because if they were, I'm not gonna say powerful, if they were witches and they were skilled enough to be able, and I'm not saying they were successful, because majority of the time I'm literally ranting and venting about, I'm never talking to myself. Thank you, God. I be ranting if that's exactly what I be doing. I'm never going to allow them to even speak that on me. Okay? But if they were skilled enough to do that, and it actually somehow manifested in some way, the way that they were doing that, of course they could also mind manipulate me to believe, oh no, we was trying to tell people that's what was gonna happen to you. We was trying to no, we weren't doing even though that wasn't the first thing that I was thinking, that they was doing magic for that to happen to me. That wasn't the first thing that I was thinking anyway. You know? So I know y'all like when I record on this camera, on this way better than what's it called, the Snapchat, because on Snapchat it you know, first of all, it just lets you record, I think, like up to like 30 seconds or 3 minutes or 2 minutes or something like that, like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and then it are these the same ones? Yeah, so all these the same. Yeah, so let's see, y'all. But that's what I'm getting all of a sudden. Like, that's how much God don't play about me. Like, ain't nobody getting away with nothing. Ancestors that love me, show me the truth and nothing but the truth. What was that? Yeah, Scorpio energy. Dorothy Dandridge energy, reincarnated, whatever. Y'all know my mama Ruby Dandridge was a Pisces, right? On my soul, the Hangman just came out. People are so stupid. Because even though I be learning it as I'm growing and I be showing y'all Honey Tribe, it's people that already know. They're like, we already know, girl. That's why we ain't, you know, we ain't got no issue with you. Do you say stuff that piss everybody off, and then the ones, us that's in your corner that love you, we understand that it's like, it's because you hurt? Yeah. Do we sometimes dislike you but still love you because, you know, that's just life? Yeah. And I've learned that about people from like my, I know I love Monica. She's Scorpio too. Strong bond. But yeah, I mean, nobody's perfect. I'm learning as I'm growing. So anyway, let's see, y'all. Is that what happened? Was I seeing those women all the time? Like how I be now? Feeling like the world is gang stalking me. People follow me everywhere and I be ranting about it. And it seems like they be trying to say, look, she's talking to herself. But I be literally just ranting and venting about things they just did or told people to do. Ooh. The Ace of Swords, y'all. And the Nine of Pentacles came out in the reverse. That's codependency. Upright, this is the Ten of Pentacles is you have everything. You have the house, the his and hers, car, the money, the everything, but together in a partnership. That's Pentacles, earth energy, material stuff, things you can see, physical, tangible things. Ten of Cups, you know, cups are emotions. That's the water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, but that's the emotional fulfillment with your partner. Y'all having the kids. Y'all having a happily ever after. The Nine of Pentacles. First of all, 9 is always about completions, but this is an independent energy, but it's the Pentacles. It's the 9 of Pentacles. So this is you having that same thing that they have in the 10 of Pentacles, but you being by yourself, right? I'm just explaining that for people, you know. Anyway, but it coming up in reverse, this energy is being codependent. You not being so financially independent, abundant, financially wealthy and self-sufficient. You know, so with that coming out together, I don't have to really look at this card, but that damn High Priestess is out here at the bottom of the deck too. This is saying yes. And I mean, out of all these that could have fell out, let's use this deck here. Is that the truth? Were they doing were those witches doing magic on me for that to happen? Let's see. That's why I know now. I'm literally being haunted by those visions of being 8 and 9 years old and seeing those women when I was in the back of the car or in the passenger seat of my mama's car, and they would be standing there talking to themselves. Yes, the truth came out. Y'all just seen the Ace of Swords, and I shuffled them cards. The Ace of Swords, you got to... So that's probably who been going hard since I know now to try to get me to have a heart attack. I'm kind of feeling their energy. Is that who been going? These people, you got energy. Let me see. Maybe not. Maybe they say, man, anything's possible. They could have been left me alone by now. What's enemies and ops? No. You got someone, something from the past. Sudden wealth, good fortune. I don't think so. I didn't get that. I mean, anything's possible. But because I know what I know now, somebody has been. They've been trying to use air energy against me, intellectual communication energy. They've been trying to use that against me, spiritual assistance. But I know. That's why I know. So yeah, y'all. I don't even know why I'm still shuffling. I don't know what else to ask. I mean, what do I need to know about that ritual now? I learned a lot from you. So those people feel like they learned a lot from me. Excuse me, honey. This ain't no sexual stuff, okay? Y'all have Cash App me. You've donated. You've sent people to assist me. So y'all my family, okay? I really appreciate you guys not overly sexualizing me and letting me have a space where I can just be a human being. And I'm not looked at for my looks. I'm not being nobody's lusting or anything. I can just relax. So I just wanted to remind you guys that I'm very thankful that you guys allow me to be able to be in a space like that, okay? Because it gets hard when you want to have that bond with certain people. Hold on, I gotta get that up. Hold on. You want to have that type of bond with individuals, and that's literally the agenda. You know, since a child, nobody wants to advocate for Crystal. I noticed that's probably why my fairies and my spirit guides are so active in my life, more so as an adult. I'm not saying they weren't there when I was a child, but I definitely feel their presence a lot as an adult now, because, you know, not even just in foster care, not even just in court cases or interventions, you always hear somebody, the mediator, somebody say, well, have we ever looked into how this person, like if you watch shows like Ayan, Fix My Life, Ayan Zal, however you say her name, she, you know, shows like that, they be like, you know, has anybody ever considered how this person feels? You know, how Crystal might feel, how that situation might have, who speaks for Crystal, who advocates for her, who it's just like, you know. So anyway, my fairies and God does, and so I'm thankful. I'm just so thankful, you guys, that no crying. I'm just thankful. Like I said, I mean, I've been dealing with a lot of oil. You see, oily, and I don't have any oil on my hands. I mean, it's just, and that's the pimple, you know, really oily skin. So I just took a shower, you know, and it's still oily. Like, what is that, you guys? Is that some type of magic? Like, what the fuck? I know my Cancers and Pisces love me for because everybody don't think like us, you know. We're different, but we peep stuff. Like, what the fuck is that, y'all? Is that some type of magic? Why is it oily? 10 of Wands, oh, sweat, stress. Okay, because I'm like, what? Why be so oily? And I don't. And lately, you know, like when you shave. Well, I just now figured this out too. Like people that have in the past you dealt with like boils, blackheads, pimples, whiteheads, stuff like that, like in your ears or where it be like in the core and stuff like that. That does not just come from dirt. It comes from, because you can get in the shower and wash the dirt off. It comes from dirt that gets trapped through oil and it clogs your pores. And so baby oil is the devil, and Vaseline definitely is. Don't say I did not tell y'all. And they're so envious of my I'm gonna claim all of them. Haitian, Jamaican, African heritage and the roots that's in me, and just my abilities to heal and see what's what and break down, you know, what's going on within my black system. That they've even gaslit me through ad commercials before recently, since I've been on that. trying to stay away from oils too much. Anywhere where I have, you know, hair or really, really deep hair follicles and pores, they try to gaslight me with certain ads talking about, oh, I'm a licensed dermatologist and stuff like that. You know, they know things about us, y'all. It ain't just me. I'm just sharing my little experiences with y'all. They know things. They know, like, how gifted and how skilled, and just even like with y'all talking about Dr. C, like, he ain't the only one. Like, they know about us. Yeah, I'm letting my titties hang, y'all. You know, them bras ain't good for you either. I don't know if y'all know that, but recently I just came into terms with that as well. As you can see, I'm still wearing them. That's why I just took it off. But anybody that was ever wondering, like, if breast cancer, some of y'all already knew. Some people I'm hearing, like, y'all, like, that's old news. But, and some people been stopped wearing bras. I'm hearing that too. But recently, like, God was showing me that. I'm just, you know, updating y'all on some things, some downloads. You know, I ain't been making these long. I want a bad camera, but I don't know if YouTube to flag me. How you think they gonna flag me for that? I just don't like that it looks like I got a belly like Santa Claus, and I don't. But if I back the camera up, it's gonna show my dang shorts. These are shorts. Yeah, YouTube. It's gonna show my, because they are shorts, but they don't look like they shorts, you know? Alright, we'll do it like that. Alright, y'all. Ogun want me to cover up anyway. He jealous about me. So, what's crazy to me, you guys, is that, well, I learned a lot from you out here. These women really are starting to learn why it didn't work exactly how they wanted it to. You gotta be, and hater jealousy came out. You gotta be a sick person, bro, to do this to a child. Did whatchamacallit them hire them? Hey. Oh my God, this bitch hired them, y'all. Then you got individual. This person I'm thinking about. That's fucked up. Look, y'all, she hired them. And she dealing with bad karma. This, yeah. She's having to rethink, replan, because I'm supposed to be going crazy right now. And what's disgusting is so many readers are all over picking this up. But I didn't even do this video to do a reading. The video was only supposed to be 2 minutes long about me eating a pickle. Y'all be thinking I'm a divine feminine. Y'all be thinking that I'll be staging and scripting this shit. It just happens. I don't plan nothing out. I'm just living. Let's see, because this ain't telling me what I need to know. Let's see, because this ain't telling me what it is I need to know. Not even the fairy tale deck I made, y'all. Text and talking communication. How is that going to tell me anything? So that's why you can't use all your different tarot decks for the same. So let's see. These are some little papers I made, y'all. Get into it. Anything that gets juicy. I'm going to make me another deck when I get in like me a little fling or a little connection. It's going to be just our little cards, you know. That'd be so cute. Y'all can learn something from me. You know, you get with your little boo thing, you feel me? You make you a deck just for y'all. Because the energies, if that's not what's going on, it's not going to come out. So you get you some cards like this, and you could write songs. You could write song lyrics. You could put, you know, just be creative. And that's how you strengthen the connection. But what I would encourage, I ain't no marriage counselor now, but what I would encourage y'all that is in connections like that, and you know, the woman is more than likely, the woman is probably, it's one-sided. I ain't gonna say it ain't situations where the man is into tarot, because nowadays you seeing that more often as well. But in those cases where it's one-sided, I would encourage, like where it's just the man in spirituality, or it's just the woman into tarot and spirituality, I would encourage that y'all make that a partner thing, where you get like the same, like just make it like just be creative. Like you get 2 regular decks of cards like this from Dollar Tree or Family Dollar, Walmart, and whatever you creatively make that deck, like love wise, for when you want to read on their energy, like, you know, to see like, oh, I miss you, you know, stuff like that, or I'm walking away, I'm tired of this, because you know things happen, our emotions are going to fluctuate. arguments happen, disagreements happen. I hate you. I don't like, whatever you, or baby, come here. I want to hold you. I want to kiss you. You get real freaky, whatever. So you can like pick up the energies when it's happening. You would make the exact deck for them or papers that they're going to use. And see, if I had that, it would be so, hey, Bahati life, girl. You like that idea, don't you, sis? Yeah, girl. Anyway, y'all, when I tell you it'll be cute, because if it was me, those little heart, like jewelry box, like little cute container that you could use for any creative decor, home decor. Like if you want to use it for the back, like your earrings, or if you want to use that to put, normally it would be jewelry that goes in those things, like a watch, a bracelet for a gift or something like that. Me being me, okay? I've always been this way. I'm having flashbacks when I was a kid, and let me tell y'all something. I wonder, do any of my homegirls remember? Because all of a sudden I'm remembering. So somebody helping me remember, because I ain't remembering this on my own. Why am I remembering this? Six of Pentacles. This ain't even just one friend, y'all. The Six of Pentacles, this is like multiple people that was homegirls with me. Like multiple different homegirls. I wasn't with little boys back then. This is like multiple different homegirls that lived in my neighborhoods and went to school with me. And we old women now, and they remember, y'all. That is so crazy. I was going to say, I used to redecorate my room at least 2 times a week. Just imagine a little 7-year-old. I'm talking about completely moving. Like the bed was just over here by the window. Now it's way over there on the other side of the room by the closet. And now I got the little nightstand by the, like I would literally be shifting that stuff around. And imagine your mama knowing that you a little legend reincarnated. And that you literally, because they don't tell you that with reincarnation, you're picking up from when you passed away. You're not picking up from when you were born. No, it don't work that way. See, like when you pass away this lifetime, your next lifetime, those lessons and all of that, the karmic contracts and all of that type of stuff, it's going to be picking up where you died. It's not going to go back to, I had this type of mom. I had this type of, it's going to be a completely different, and those that are Honey Tribe following my Facebook, you will see recently, earlier, and I don't post on Facebook. I've been went like 2-3 weeks and I haven't even been posting on Facebook. Let me make this point so I can pull this for this question. I was realizing, I'm gonna make another video. I'm gonna just come back and make another video about the time machine. We'll do a reading about what I'm feeling that they're doing with time, with this going backwards in time and stuff like that, y'all. When I tell you, another thing that had me realize that, when I was Dorothy Dandridge reincarnated, boo, my birthday was November the 9th, 1922. This is how spooky this is. This lifetime, my birthday is November 8th. Last lifetime, my mother was a Pisces. This lifetime, my mother was an Aquarius. They did something with time where things are going backwards. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? So tell us, you guys, if this is this person hired these people to do this magic, to have me to seem crazy or something. When I say before I even pull this card, y'all, it's making sense. If you stealing somebody's identity, you trying to walk in their energy, you trying to be them. Because you don't already looked in their destiny and you see the way things are going to unfold and it's just faded. But because you stealing it while they're, damn, bro, this is deep. Because you being sneaky and you stealing it while they're a child, by the time it's time for them to do it because you stole it, they need to be walking around seeming like they crazy. Yep. You got dark god / goddess. I don't know if y'all can see that now. I made these, by the way. So that's just a person that is really spiritually high ranking, but in the dark arts. Low vibrational energy. Wicked energy. Give me one more if it is the person I'm thinking of that hired them to do this. In the movie, never mind, I can't say too much on here. You got come here / goodbye magic. Now, some of these papers, when I read them, you guys, I'm going to tell you, I'll be like, what does this mean? Because it's been a while since I made these. I made these in like November of last year, okay? October of last year, November, October of last year. But I'm going to give myself a chance to see come here, goodbye magic. So this means to bring something, or to either bring something in or push something away, okay? Give me one more. Is this the person I'm thinking of? That would make sense. Them trying to push you away because they trying to... Yeah, it is, y'all. Look what it say, y'all. Not you, but I hate this. Clarify, I hate this. You got fire energy. Leo's, Aries, Sagittarius. Clarify, I hate this. You got someone, something from the past. Adversity. What's I hate this? Magic. And this inheritance energy, sudden wealth, good fortune. Who's dark god or goddess for? Is this the person I'm thinking of that hired them? Yeah, it is, y'all. Look what it say. Now, y'all, this honey tribe. I ain't got to say no names or what I'm talking about. TV, songs, media confirms my gut. So this person, along with other people, not just them. But these women feel like they were victims as well. They feel like, especially with I hate this coming out, they feel like, you know, and then you got feeling stuck, feeling trapped at the bottom of this deck. And sadness behind this. So they feel like they got into something and didn't know everything about it until they got in. I'm telling you. But that was the truth. So yeah, multiple people, bottom line, whether it was this person or not, I'm not really getting that. I'm just not. But I feel like there was a group effort. There was a group involved in trying to block off my adult life. That's the best way I can put it. I'm gonna have to come back, you guys, put my phone on the charger. I think I made all my points. I know there was a few, maybe 1 or 2 points I was trying to make that kind of slipped away. I'm gonna wrap this video up in the next minute or two if I can even remember those points. But I did want you guys to know that there's a shift changing when it comes to these people being able to provoke me to go on that long rants, and it's seeming like I'm not talking to anyone. So I decided, I seen Anne Frank, the story of Anne Frank. I'm gonna do a reading on that for myself later on when I get the time, and just see why her energy is even coming out, why that's like, what does that have to do with me, why is that significant? But that's pretty sad, you know. Spirit, fairies, whatever, they just guided that to me. They were like, you know, no matter what they do, what they say, how hard life gets, how scared, how angry, just write it down like in a journal, like you can't talk. At some point, something got to change. Somebody got to see the truth. You know, I'm very humble. You know, I've been trying to, you know, work on getting this small piece of enamel, very small piece. Because when I try to complain about it, you got people that actually really got big teeth problems and, you know, actually big chipped teeth, and they be like, girl, you can't even see that, which is like, it's still there to me. It's still visible to me. So, but I'm just as humble as they come. But I don't understand why people be coming from. I'm a very nice person when people leave me alone. I mean, I can be the devil. I don't want to be. you know. But even like this woman trying to like put out some type of illusions that I wear filters, or you know, I always gotta have makeup on. I don't have makeup on now. I did my eyebrows and put some lashes and lipstick on. Do y'all remember back in the day before they had like how dudes and women, how we all be wearing the makeup and beating our face? You remember how our parents, our teachers, they would just roll out an old school roll of lipstick? You know, they didn't look like themselves if they didn't at least put that on and some earrings. You know, fill in their eyebrows. Remember before there was the dramatic airbrush look. Go look back, look at Jet magazine, like when they would just draw a little line, a little thin line. Remember? That's all I did. I have no makeup on my face. None. There's no filter. But see, it hurts my feelings because when I go and I overindulge in the country and the culture that I should have grew up in, I see myself over there everywhere. And it's like I see the hate over here, bro. I just hope y'all change, man. You know? I just do. But I can't expect that if it hasn't happened yet. All I can do is be like, this ain't my home. I'm not, I swear to God, you guys, I'm not trying to grow old and bitter. I've tried to forgive and come back around to certain people that done showed me their true colors so many times just because I'm just naturally not a bitter, angry person. But you crazy if you think you're going to get me to a point where I just give up on myself because you want to continue to critique me and create illusions. Like, come on now. Like, come on, y'all. Not even going to stress myself out about making that point. But, that was pretty much it, you all. I believe that they're definitely playing with time. Gonna make another video later, as I stated already. And we're gonna pull the cards. We're gonna pull the cards and we're gonna see why have we been feeling this backwards energy. You know, a lot of people, whether they speak on it or not, I know I myself have, and I didn't speak on it. So just a connection, a magnetic pull towards old school music, the frequency, the energy. Like I even was seeing like in cartoon form, like through my third eye, like on the download, like me in those type of clothing, like at you know, nighttime or daytime, just like visions of that era and me walking, living to the beat of that drum of that type of music. And that's not a coincidence, because it also started to, like, when it happened, I started to see why other people had started listening to that, because when it was happening, I was like, why so many people want to listen to old school now? Like, are they seeing this on Instagram? Are they, you know, where am I missing this memo where everybody is like, and it's not a memo. They did something, y'all. I'm telling you. They did something with time, bro. They literally trying to, because they seen, ooh, I'm gonna come back, y'all. I'm gonna come back with another video because my phone already on 10%, but I just gotta download that. Whatever they seen that they trying to slow down or stop, that's supposed to come with the future because of just this overpouring of technology, radiation, all of this other stuff like that. They trying to like put stuff back in like the 70s, the 60s, the 80s, the 50s. They trying to go back to that time because they feel like that was like the most, like they did too much. Like somebody, these people might not even be alive no more, but somebody a part of they family lineage, they went overboard. And so I feel like now they like trying to reverse something and like have like they trying to take us back in the past, and then they trying to freeze time. Like right here, let's just keep it like that. Ain't that crazy? And you don't think the Most High is going to eventually come through and be like, y'all not God. But yeah, I'm going to come back with another video, you guys, okay? Like I said, if y'all want me to do some mukbangs or if you want me to do some product reviews, then that's fine. Just reach out to me. I'm going to leave my email in the description box below so you can contact me. And we can start small. It don't have to be nothing too major. Like you seen, that pickle was, look, I'm going to go get another one. Hopefully they don't try to goddamn be on no shady shit because I'm targeting individual, but I trust in God, so I'll be all right. Fuck all my problems. I know God got me. I'll be back for y'all. Peace.